I think you can hear me different. I'm happy to be with you. Technical problems sometimes arise. I'm Theodor from Eurythmy for You. I'm looking forward to spend 1 hour doing eurythmy with you. The purpose of this hour is to start the inner dialogue, to learn to listen to the body, and to do it to work with the body in a way that the body starts to enjoy it, to feel recognized in a differentiated way. That's what I think he likes and what gives him energy, and this energy he also will give to us, supporting us in health questions and in everyday life. As always, I ask you to not or just creep into my movement, but to stay with yourself. And you have in a way a control of it. If you stay with yourself and do a movement, and if you are not engage too much in the movement, but at the same amount of intensity you stay with yourself, you create these countercurrents which come about by themselves. So if you know I do a movement upwards, or if you notice I do a movement towards the ceiling and suddenly I feel more grounded, then you know I stayed with myself. I did not get lost in my deeds, in my action. That's also why I use quite a lot of words to give you ideas what to try, and take these ideas in and take my movement only as one example how one could do it. And try out how you want to do it, and this, the effect, the inner dialogue comes from trying things out. You will notice later on it doesn't, some things maybe are too difficult, you don't manage, they are not difficult, but we try something and no, I don't know, but the effect comes from you try it, your body understands what you try, and your body says, hey, I can do this much better, I show you how it works, and it releases its energies for you at a later point of time. Okay, so let's start. Take a space in your room, space which you have prepared, and to begin with, we just practice this just to connect with ourselves and with our dimensions, archetypal dimensions. And our core dimension is one dimension, that's our heart. Let's connect with our heart. Everybody understands everything else on it, but I feel my heart. I connect with myself. And from there I start to feel into my body, and slowly from my heart I start to feel down through my body, going down, rooting myself in the earth. And I notice, okay, just by itself I even became a little bit bigger. I sense, I feel into my rightness, into my right side, and I make a little step there, and I make another step to the other side, left or right is not important, and I feel centered again, and I feel those two dimensions towards the left and right. Feeling my groundedness and my left and right, I slowly let those forces, or use them, to make an encircling gesture with the arms, an all-embracing gesture, feeling that these energies live in this gesture and start to circle. And I come back again. And let go slowly. Let your breath react. And we repeat it one more time, and I just want to say my suggestion. When you feel this groundedness and uprightness, this left and right, then take this energy from there, from down there, and let it rise. You can just do the O gesture. This energy from down there, you have it in your arms, you feel your left and right, you connect with it. And those two dimensions you bring into this O gesture. It's creating something new, but in a way the two before are embraced and brought together. We do it one more time, a little bit quicker. We feel our center. We feel our body. We feel down through the body into the earth, discovering our height. We make a little step into our dimension of the right to left, and a little step into the other dimension, beings between left and right. We use the energies from below and from left and right to create an all-embracing gesture in front, and feel how these energies live in this gesture, carrying us from within and from without. We let go. The breath reacts. We feel our center, our body. Please feel, you can stay where you are, just come a little bit closer to start with. For a moment, just concentrate on your clavicles, the collarbones, and maybe you even touch them. They start here, the middle of the chest, and they just go out there to the joints of the upper arm. Come back and follow them one more time with your fingers. Touch them here and try to feel them. Maybe if you don't touch them, but you try to feel them. Take your hands away and again try to feel your collarbones, maybe even with this direction going from the center in direction to the joints of the upper arm. Okay, and now we start to relate this to the whole body. Just stand, feel your body. The exercise from before is just present. Make with the left leg, and please use your leg left. That's this one on your side. With the leg left, a little step forward. With the right foot, a small step to the right side, so that they stand next to each other. And then feel your collarbones, your clavicles, in a way that they get the tendency to even pull you slightly forward. Put your foot back and begin anew. Left foot forward, right foot to the side. Feel your clavicles like wings going a little bit forward. I go backwards that you can see my feet, but you stay, sorry. Left foot, right foot, clavicles. Back, left, right. It's a little bit like being drawn forward there. Now please go back. And why I do things so slowly is, if you want the ether force, the etheric body to unfold, it needs time that the flow can come about. We are looking for the flow, and when we feel into this space we create, then things start flowing. If you need to do it quicker, don't hesitate to do it your speed. for the moment. Now we repeat it one more time, but we add something to it. Left foot forward, right foot to the right, clavicles. And now let the mood of the clavicles flow into your arms and let the arms become light a little bit. Just like a bit. And go down, keep this mood in the body and close your feet 2 more times. Left, right. Send it into the arms. And last time, left, right. Feel the clavicles. Let it stream into your arms. Feel your underarms becoming light. Going out. And let it go. Just don't drop the arms. Keep this mood a little bit alive in your body. Just stand, feel your body. How does it feel now? And in the meantime, I want to show you something to prepare the next part. If you look at the feet, at the bones of the feet, you have that you can see that these are the toes. Here behind the other, I must find it again, the heels, and in between the torsals, little bones like cubes, 4 cubes next to each other, between the toes, between the heels. And now I would like to ask you, while you are standing there, just stand upright, stand relaxed. Can you try to feel those 4 torsals in your feet? Probably you can't. But that's not no problem. I can't hardly too, but I try to feel them. That's the thing. Yeah? One more time, just stand. Try, can I feel those 4 cubes? And just send your interest down there. Okay, we continue. Thank you. You stand, you have a little bit of space behind. We do 4 steps backwards, and then we have the pause to listen to what we have done. I go a little bit back that you can see my feet. Okay. You know this exercise already, those of you who have been here last time. The right foot makes a little step back. You feel the left foot and you feel the toes and heels, and you draw the left foot slowly towards the right foot until ankle rests next to the other ankle. A little step back, and then again feel your toes, feel your heels, slowly draw it back, arrive. And now feel your torsals. Two more times, step back. Foot, draw the foot to the other one. Feel your torsals. Try to sense them. And last time. Take a seat for a moment, just listen into your body. In the meantime, I will adjust the camera and then we go on. Okay, thank you. We go on with the next part. Sorry for this interruption. Something had changed which you did not expect, but it's okay. As you know, I try to have a connection between the energy system of our middle realm with the energy system of our lower realm. Just stream up a little bit with the hands towards the chest, slowly turn your hands and stream down again. Now, when streaming up, walk backwards a few little steps while the hands stream up. Slowly turn your hands, and when the hands stream down, slowly walk a few steps forwards. And try that the feet feel invited by the hands. The hands start to stream upwards. The feet follow. The hands turn. Slowly they stream down. And the feet walk forward. And you just try, and the communication starts because you stay with yourself. You just relax. You are with yourself. You stream upwards. And invite your feet to walk backwards. You stream downwards. And invite your feet to walk forwards. Stand still and let the breath react. Next step, feel your shoulder blades. Maybe you just go a little bit up and down with the shoulder blades. And now I ask you to turn your hands in a way that the back of the hands looks backwards and the soft part of the hands looks forward. And now feel your shoulder blades, feel your whole back, and try if you can feel into your body in a way that the arms like to just rise by themselves. They become very light and they go upwards. And then slowly let them come down again. And they're still light. So we just try that we feel our shoulder blades light like wings. And the arms are invited to just to rise by themselves. The breath can follow if it wants. And you let them sink weightlessly again. And the movement is so slow because the arms just like it to be weightless. Let's do it one more time. And if you get stuck, maybe you press your bottom a little bit and you'll see, oh, it starts moving again. And then you let it sink again. And pause. It was a surprise that they asked you to do this, but in a way, eurythmy is also the art of separating things. In the arms, I do something with the arms, it seems, because they rise and they come down again. But actually, I try to lead my arms only through perception. And my activity is somewhere else. It's in a way how I feel my body, or how I use some of my muscles in my body, or how I use my senses in my body. And I observe my arms and try to let them rise. And then understand this idea, perhaps. Just try it again. Turn the hands towards the back. Feel your back and let your arms become light. Feel how your breath reacts and let the arms think again. And let's do it a last time. Feel into the space behind. And feel you have systems which can carry these arms up and down. Okay, thank you. Just let go. Stand upright. Feel how it feels to stand after this, using the wings of the body, a pair of wings. Now we continue with doing the O gesture once again. You remember that if, or those who have been here, put your hands in front of your heart. Use the forces of the heart to bring the hands into a round gesture, and even make these forces even stronger to bring the hands around and in front. Then let go and come back to the center of your heart. And try to remember what I've said. If you are not only engaged in what you are doing, but if you stay with yourself, countercurrents arrive. And let's observe this. I use the forces of my heart to lead my hand forward around the circle and make them meet. And on the other hand, a circle from the fingers to the takes place, and I even, because I use the forces of my heart, I feel my heart in the end. I have arrived in my heart, not only in front. Let's do it one more time. Use the forces of the heart. Bring the hands around. Make your heart even bigger. And now realize I have arrived in my chest. And now let your hand come back to yourself, because you have arrived here, not only in front. Last time I move my hands there. My heart becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. And I arrive also in my center. And I only have to let go to arrive back with my hands. Let your hands down, and now let's walk half a circle forward. And we start to the right. Use your hands to invite your legs to walk a half a circle forward and lead your legs back into the middle. And then use your hands to invite your legs to walk towards the left, towards back, and again back to the center. Let's do it one more time. Right, in front, center, arrive, let go, start again, left, back, and towards the center. Okay. And now, you might guess, we do the O gesture, which we have just practiced, and we try that the feet feel invited by the O gesture to walk this half a circle. We start at the center from the heart, the O becomes big and the heart forces become even bigger. We arrive in the front. We have arrived at our chest and we let go, back where we came from. And we start again for walking backwards. We let our heart lead the hand. The hands meet in front, but in a way we feel our chest and we let go. And now we do it 2, 3, 4 more times and do it a little bit quicker. O, let go, and start again. O, the O goes forward, but the feet backward. Let go, start again. O, and let go, and start again. O. And just for the fun, a little bit quicker, and the arms lead the movement. and the arms lead the movement. And it's the heart which leads the arms. And one time slowly, the heart leads the hands the leg, and we arrive at our center. We let go and start again. When I raise my hands, you can't see them completely, but they are still there. Just imagine that you can see my hands now. And we do the triangle of light now, the triangle of weight. And then we want to combine these two very discriminate forces, that different qualities of energies, with actually light and weight don't mix, they are different systems. So we step into this quality of light and we feel a point under our finger and we draw slowly a triangle of light. And as we stay with our body, we still feel rooted and not drawn out. We feel light, lively, mobile, but still rooted. We form a point above our head and slowly go down left and right of our body, and wherever the hands pass, the body relaxes, the stomach relaxes, the pelvis relaxes. I put one foot left and right to stand stable. And I just feel the forces of weight. And I can give over to the forces of weight completely, but because I stay with myself, I'm not falling down, I still feel carried. I build up or rebuild the triangle of light without losing the triangle of weight. I try to have both. Do I feel the triangle of light? Do I feel the triangle of weight still in my body? I let go, but the triangle of light stays. And slowly I embrace both of them, trying to bring them into a lively interrelationship. Find your balance. Do I need a little bit more light now at this moment? Or change to a little bit, do I need a little bit more weight? And just maybe you find your own balance now. Both triangles to be felt. Let your hands sink, but not fall. Keep the energy and sit down for 1 or 2 minutes to let the body relax and to start a little communication. How does what we have just done do to you? Do I feel heavy now? Do I feel light? If yes, where do I feel weight? Where do I feel lightness? Is my breath wide or more contained? Do I feel more in a vessel or completely open? which part of my body is the most speaking one at the moment? The rump, the legs, the head, the arms? Where do I feel the most stable? Do I feel pain somewhere? Everything is okay. Everything can tell me something. Yeah. So, now I would like to check. I want to welcome Monica, who is with us for the whole time already. Hello, Monica. And Monica is answering the chat and also collecting your questions. So if you have questions, don't hesitate to write them in between when we have a pause or now. And I would also like to put one question, because when we let the arms rise like wings, I did not really build it up. I did not really teach how to do it. I just said do it. I'm very curious who of you experienced the arms become light and it was easy, and for whom of you was it difficult? And for this reason, can I just ask you to answer this poll? When letting the arms rise like wings, they felt light and more or less rose on their own, or they stayed heavy and I lifted them with my willpower. And in the meantime, maybe one or two or three of you want to put a question which I could answer before we go on with the following exercises. Are there any questions already? Not yet, there aren't. So, looking at the poll, I'm going, maybe not all of you have answered it already, but I just stopped it to have a tendency, you can see it now, that maybe 86% says you felt the arms becoming light, and others said no, they didn't become light. And in a way, those who said no, they didn't become light, they are also right, because the arms aren't light, the muscles have to pull the same weight. It's just where do I put my focus? Do I have my focus in the movement and I tell the muscle, please do it? Or can I manage to have a conversation with my body that the body understands what I want and starts in a way, so I let him free to unfold into this movement, and then it can start to organize its movement by itself. I'm not sitting on it. And that's a little bit of practice, and there are tricks. How can I do it? The only thing is I have to look for the origin of the movement, not in the arm, but somewhere else. Where can I do? What could me help to have an experience that they start moving? And it's a search towards this, to come to this. Okay. Monica, can I go on? Just wait. We continue, because then I can answer questions maybe later, when Monica has collected them. Just let's have a little bit of space in front of us again. Use your hands. We are working with the quality of the M now. M and H are those qualities we need to get the flow in our body flowing and also becoming lightful, light and free, that it can organize itself. Put your hands a little bit behind and create a flow from behind towards the front, and just invite your legs to follow there. And in front, you slowly turn your hands and invite your legs to go with this flow. And it's a little bit different from what we've done before, that we now have not just an inner relationship, but I try to create a flow, like in a bathtub, when the water moves a little bit. And I create this flow, and with this flow, take the legs, feel it, and the flow takes the legs along. I turn the hands, I create a flow, and I try to feel this flow with my legs. One more time. I create this flow. It takes my legs along. I create this flow. It takes my legs along. Let go. Let your breath react. Stand upright. Feel yourself. And feel your legs. How do your legs feel now? Put one foot in front, just a little bit. We make 4 steps forward now. Take your arms behind. Create this flow and invite the leg which is behind to move with this flow forward, 1 step only. Turn the hands. Create the flow which brings the weight back to the leg behind. Turn the hand, create the flow, take the other leg along and place it. Turn the hand, stream backwards, and the stream slowly brings your weight back. Slowly stream forward. The stream carries the leg. Turn and the stream brings your weight back. And the last time. Slowly stream forward. The stream carries the leg. The hand turn and slowly bring your weight back to the leg behind. Close your legs and just stand for a moment. The M quality which we have just tried to experience here is just having interest, and by this interest moving something, diving into something. Just move your one hand with interest forward, as if you would go through this air and the air feels it. And then turn the hand and slowly come back towards yourself. And use the other hand, just go out and bring something in. Just use your hands to bring something in. And again, with the other hand, use your hand. Put as much feeling into your fingers and the palm of your hand to bring something in. And again, with this hand, go out and slowly bring something in. And as the body loves differentiation, we now do the heart gesture with different parts of our arm. But we begin to do it with both arms, and its origin, the shoulder blades. So put the hands together, bend a little bit, feel your shoulder blades, feel your thighs, and then just open the shoulder blades, feel your thighs, and open up. One more time, come back, open your shoulder blades, and let your energy just stream out. And don't forget, when something streams out, there's a countercurrent which even centers you. Try to feel it, that when you do it, you become even centered. I open, I feel the stream through the feet, the leg. And I'm not only open, but also centered. Now use your shoulder, your upper arm to do this heart gesture, just one arm. Harvest the upper arm and bring the energy in with the palms of the hands. The other upper arm. Harvest the upper arm and what's there, bring it in. The lower arm. Harvest the lower arm, bring it in. With the lower arm, bring it in. Harvest the hand and use your hands to bring it in. Harvest your hand, use your hands to bring it in. Harvest your fingers, use your hands. Harvest your fingers, use your hands. And now the fingertips and beyond. And from far away, bring it in. And with the fingertips and beyond, and bring it in. Use your thighs, the left or the right. And one foot, bring it in. And step. Thighs, the other one. And the foot, bring it in. And place it. The lower legs. And bring it in. And the lower legs. And and step. I go back, but you can see me. And the foot, use the foot to make and bring it in and use the foot to make and bring it in Use your toes and bring it in and use the other toes and bring it in. And the toe tips and what's further out, and bring it in. And the toe tips, and bring it in and place your foot. And just stand upright and feel your center again. Use this quality, feel the heart around you, feel the warmth of the and just approach your space within. Take the space of your heart to touch your hands outside, just resemble what you originally, or what you do inside, and to just listen to, my dear heart, how are you doing today? And just go out again a little bit. And use the quality, the warmth of the to make contact with your inner being. And then realize, despite of everything, the innermost being of yourself is joy. And let this joy ray out. Come back to your heart and let's make a few steps forwards with the joyful heart. The heart is raying out. Or if you want to go to it where you have the space, the heart rays out, that brings me back. The heart rays out, that brings me forward. The heart rays out, that brings me back. Reach far out towards the left and right, far beyond what is tangible. And slowly bring the arms in a round gesture, an all-embracing gesture, which we call B in eurythmy. And make a cloth around you, where you feel sheltered and embraced. Ray out from your heart. And come back and receive the shelter. And when you have this shelter, this cloth around, this feeling of a wide, rich protection, let yourself grow in this protection, becoming big and great. Protected but strong within. Slowly let go, have a seat, and listen to the resonance. When you compare it to the resonance of the exercises before, when we are sitting down after this light triangle and triangle of weight, how does your body feel now? Is it the same feeling now? How do you experience yourself in space now? Do you feel more closed, over open, well connected? How do your eyes look into the surroundings? Things like that. What are the feelings in your belly? What about your hips? Left and right the same? Do you feel tired or fresh? If you feel tired, what quality is it of tiredness? If you feel fresh, what quality is it of freshness? Good. Monica, can I just go on?
We have questions.
Oh, questions. Nice. So,
I feel really light in my legs but heavy from my torso up. Do I need to focus more on weight into toes, or do I just notice the imbalance in my body?
did I understand it right? You said, I feel light in my legs and weight in my torso. Heavy.
From my torso up.
From the torso upwards.
Do I need to focus more on weight into toes, or do I just notice the imbalance in my body?
Do I need to bring more, say it again, weight in my feet? Lightness and weight are both qualities which we need, which should merge. So in a way, if you feel lightness in your legs, that's perfect, because that's life, that's energy, that's joy, that's sensitivity. Can become oversensitivity. And weight, we don't want to be heavy and weight and clumsy. We need this balance of light and weight. So the weight should not be our aim to become it and to feel it, but to that it becomes part of our resources. And if we want to create something, then I think it's important that we do not think I have to push it. I want to become weight, but in a way we have to draw it. Where do I find it? And how can I let it come? How can I integrate it? So if I want to become, to invite the forces of weight, which have a connection to the forces of the earth in a way, then I do not try to create weight by pushing myself down, but in a way I want to connect with the forces of the weight and invite them to come. So in a way I have to open up my cells that these things can come. I invite the forces from there. So developing this quality of weight has to do with letting go and open oneself towards the system. And then you can trust that if you stay with yourself and you open it and you invite it to come, then it's my energy which is very close to you, supporting you. So all I want to say is developing this quality is not how do I find weight, but how do I invite these forces to find access to my energy system. So that's a maybe you can ask the follow-up question. It's just a start of a reaction to what you said. But it's a very good question, and we all are busy with this question. And I think noticing I'm imbalanced is just a step we all need to make, because we all are imbalanced. And when I notice it, I can start opening up and creating this balance. Yeah.
How normal is it to feel so much sleepy after the exercise? That may come with the relaxation.
To feel sleepy after, I did not say it explicitly, but normally you even have a rest after these exercises. It's not just because you sleep, but your body needs this space for itself. To, if you're at the lake and the ship passes by, then you have waves of this ship. And the ship has gone already, and suddenly the waves come back from the other side of the lake, and you have high waves again. And this time does the body need. And that's what he's telling you. Oh, I'm a lake now. Just let my waves wave there and let them come back. So I think it's a very good reaction, and it tells you that you have moved something in your body.
Is the quality of the E before the V?
Is the quality
of the I before the V?
So I did this exercise, the happy raying heart. And it is actually the E. The E quality is joy. And in a way, maybe we do it once again together. Just maybe we finish off with this and deepen it a little bit. So if you stand up again, please. And we do the B first. Then the B is movement. The B is a consonant. The B moves matter. So you can have the feeling you are a giant and you are as big as the universe. And you have really the feeling I have the body of a giant. It's a transparent, it's an etheric giant, but it's so big you can reach to the stars. And then you bring all this matter of the stars, all the dust, and you're very careful. Not the slightest piece of anything gets lost. And you bring everything in this protective gesture. And then you let go. So you move something. Yeah? You go out and then become very big, connect with the very big and bring it in. But where your arms go, you bring stardust with you and create this cloak around you. And then let go. And that's in a way a streaming thing. And if you go to the heart, and it's a raying quality, it's lightness, it's joy. It's just this. And the arms stretch, but then you can even start to ray even more. And when you start raying, you can feel you're growing from top to toe, from the fingertip to fingertip and far beyond. And again, just try to connect with the raying quality. So the movement is not the important thing, but the fingertips follow the raying of the heart. And let's do it one more time. And just ray out. And feel this raying, you become a star. And when we did the M before, let's do it maybe a little bit like this, that you have your fingertips and you slowly bring them forward. You feel where you go through M. Yeah? It's a question, it's an invitation, it's a question. You turn your hands and you bring it back towards yourself and you receive it. You receive it in your heart and you turn and you go out. And you ask this question, M. And then when I was preparing, I did this, may. And it's a question. And then you do the I gesture, may I. And it's also joy, it's a question, may I become. And then feel out, feel the big space and do the be. And receive the answer. Be. So, we do a sentence, may I? And we receive the answer, be. Yes, be. So, let's do this to conclude with, may I? And then this confirmation, be. God answers, be. M. A question. I. Yes, it's existential. May I connect with the universe, receive the answer and feel it in your body. What does the universe tell you? Be. Do it yourself, without me. One more time. M, I, E, and receive the answer. Be. Feel the energy in the be. Let go, sit down, relax, and let the waves flow to the side of the lake. Let them come back. Let them surprise you, refresh you, and let them flow back into the big lake again. Take a few minutes to relax. Don't forget to drink. Maybe even have a rest, depending on how you've experienced what you've done. I thank you very much. On Friday I'm back with a series of specific exercises for this part of the rhythmical system, which gives inner elasticity. And on Saturday I will do another webinar on the anthroposophy-based stress reduction. And there is just one information. This is here, I think. Here. I want to tell you about the nerve exercises Rudolf Steiner has given against nervosity, and you can discover that he has really given exercises which touch every level of our being. I would like to show this interconnection between those exercises and invite those of you who want to join a group in which we would practice for 9 weeks, exercise after exercise, refreshing ourselves in a very lively manner. We will have communication amongst each other, a webinar each week where we exchange our experiences. I think it will be fun, and if you are interested in the theory of it, come on Saturday. You are finding the link here in the where you have the chat, and on our website with the ABSR stress release webinars. Bye bye, have a good time, rest well, enjoy yourself. I'm looking forward to see you again, or work with you again. Bye bye.